right, welcome back to day 2 of Brit Champs playoffs. I am Julius Leeser.
I'm Tim Karsmashian.
And we are about to watch the bronze medal game for the Tier 1 men's, which is going to be Southern Discomfort Roller Derby Mild Discomfort facing off against Glasgow Men's Roller Derby Iron Burn. I actually don't know how to say that.
Iron Brew. Iron Brew.
But it's an N.
Yeah.
Is it Iron Brew?
It's Iron Brew.
Oh, okay.
Like the metal and then like the drink.
I only know the drink. I've still not tried it.
It's good. Get some. Get some.
I will. All right, so first up we have Farron for Southern Discomfort and Darth Evader out for Glasgow. Jam is already underway. As you can see, this is billed to be a tighter match than either of the games these two teams played yesterday.
Yeah.
Already headed to the penalty box, though, is going to be... Oops, sorry. Nope, I lied.
That's just a ref.
That's just a ref. They don't have to go to the penalty box. They're just there. So it's going to be Farron for Southern Discomfort taking lead, calling it off before Darth could get into the pack there. So that is going to be the full 4 points starting off for Southern Discomfort. And
Glasgow,
actually. Yeah.
Glasgow picking up 2 there.
Yeah, I did not think he had time to get to the back of the pack. So we will go through rosters when we have a little more time. Unless you want to try some speed talking later.
Oh, later. We'll do it later.
Let's do it in a bit. Let's do it in a bit. We can use it as a quiz later. Did you know?
So on the jam line for Southern Discomfort Mild is Kilbricks, who is their captain today. And for Glasgow men, so you've got Seek and Roll Stroy jamming. And Kilbricks making it out of the pack first, picking up lead jammer status.
An absolutely amazing job. You could see the tension on his teammates' faces trying to hold back Glasgow's offense.
Kilbricks actually being assessed for a cut track penalty there, so we have our first power jam of the day in favor of Glasgow.
Oh yeah, okay, he must have gotten that, because I'm like, they actually have Seek and Roll Stroy shown as lead.
Yeah.
Oh, and then once this, who's going? The camera's never at the best angle for me. So now,
switcheroo.
The jammer switcheroo. So we're gonna have the full 2 minutes jam. We've got 1:10 left of it. And yeah, so here comes Kilbricks, fresh out of the penalty box. So I would say Seek and Roll Stroy is probably going to sit about 8 seconds.
A nice attempt of a sweep there from J-Lo of Mild Discomfort, but not quite enough to get Kilbricks out there.
You see Kilbricks having a lot of trouble getting past this 3 brace of Glasgow. Nearly there. He takes a bit of a tumble and gets back up.
Seek and Roll Stroy back on track now.
But
then gets knocked up to the end.
Yeah, he was nearly through that time, and it was Van Dan doing a smooth hit to the inside. He's going to send him right back.
A lot of recycling there.
Kilbricks again trying to face off now against all 4 of Glasgow's blockers, not quite capable of making his way through. Seek and Roll Stroy again, almost through the pack, gets knocked to the outside this time, is going to recycle back. Seeing a theme here.
And after that first 2-minute jam of the game, Glasgow managed to pick up 4 points. Southern Discomfort, Mild Discomfort picking up no points, bringing the score after 2 jams to 6 to Glasgow, 4 to Southern Discomfort.
Lead change.
Lead change.
All right, so an empty penalty box. We have Spaniel out for Glasgow men's, and that is Ferris Dueler out for Mild Discomfort. Oh. Yeah, that was a hard call, but you see both jammers engaging each other. Lead has been awarded to Glasgow, though, so Spaniel able to make decisions on this one. I'm still confused by which track is calling off because I can hear everything.
So many whistles.
There's a lot of whistles.
Southern Discomfort starting this next jam with a pack disadvantage with 2 of their blockers currently sat in the box. But Glasgow also with 1 in the box too.
Naughty.
Naughty blockers.
Naughty. All right, we've got Farina again for mile. Darth Evader, though, taking lead for Glasgow.
Both jammers trying to kind of keep control of that inside line to get through.
Ooh, and Darth trying to take that outside lane. It looks like this may have been called for injury? No, Righteous is back on his feet. I thought for a second. Nope, everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. Derby's happening.
It's true.
Officials are there. Skaters are there.
That one's shouty.
There's a lot
That's
of shouty.
okay.
You can be shouty.
You can be
As
shouty.
long as it's not directed at an official.
Yeah, or, you know, me. Just being rude. Ferris Dueler taking the line once again for Southern Discomfort. Seek and Roll Stroy again out for Glasgow.
Ferris Dueler out very quickly out of that pack. That pack picking up speed now. One of the first kind of quicker packs that we've seen so far in this game.
What an inopportune time to sneeze. All right, that another very fast 0-0 jam. I'm going to very quickly go through the Mild Discomfort roster. We got 1 Ferris Dueler, 1-2 Slate, 1-9 Farron Samedi, 3-0-3 Crush of Blood, 4-0-1 Van Dan, 4-2-7 Jumanji, 5-2-5 Warnicorn Stampede, 5-6 Dixie Glitch, 6-4 Snakebite, 6-8 Matt LeBlanc, 6-9 Guy Pie, 8-1-2 Killbricks, 8-9 Law Have Mercy, 9-0-9 J-Lo, and 9-2-5 Thornflakes, and the jam is back underway.
Perfect timing.
I can speed. I know.
That's Killbricks having a repeat of what happened in Jam 1, thinking he's made it out of the pack and picking up lead, but being sent to the penalty box.
There has been a star pass from Spaniel to Righteous for Glasgow. So that is going to be a leadless jam again.
Yep, another 2-minute jam.
Righteous already through, picking up 4 points on his first scoring pass. Now re-entering the zone of engagement, smashing up against this back wall that Southern Discomfort had set up.
Yeah, Glasgow blockers kind of swarming that Mild Discomfort wall there.
So that was the second 4 points. Again, coming in, you can see number 93, Crash Test Barbie from Glasgow, helping bust up the wall before their jammer comes in. And now Killbricks is back in play.
A nice job Dead Sheeran did there of kind of throwing their blocker into that Southern Discomfort skater to knock them out.
So now a 12-point jam for Glasgow. Still nothing picked up, or at least on the board, for Southern Discomfort.
But Killbricks making it out of the pack, but only on his initial pass. Still yet to pick up any points in this jam. But with all the Glasgow blockers seeming to be split up, he passes through that pack with relative ease.
Huge hit on Crash Test Barbie, who's...
Nice little hop there from Killbricks.
Yeah. So now it looks like it's going to turn out maybe a halvesies jam. We've got 8 points for Southern Discomfort, 18 turns out for Glasgow. Men's, do you want to try to speed read Glasgow?
I'm going to speed read Glasgow. We've got 0-0 Spaniel, 0-7 Dead Sheeran, 1664 Conenberg, 232 Smack, 314 Doc Brown, 4 James IV, 45 Fuji, 54 Darth Vader, 55 Clark, 626 Righteous, 8 Seek and Roll Stroy, 9 Whiplash, 91 Dragon Ball Z, 93 Crash Test Barbie.
Very nice. See? The timing. You've
Nice.
got it. Ferris Dueler out yet again for Mild, and Darth Vader out for Iron Brute. It's going to be Darth yet again taking lead. I would say, I don't have it in front of me, but I feel like Darth has got maybe 100% lead percentage at this time.
Sounds about right.
Seems to have it.
Seems legit.
Let's find out sometime. Don't actually know how to change to the stats page now that I've said that. So a very quick jam there. Darth picked up 4 points for Glasgow. That puts Glasgow men's roller derby up to 33. Southern Discomfort at 16. And is this an official?
It's an official.
Timeout? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, how's the tournament going for you?
Good. This is my first chance I've got to see watch one of the MRDA line games.
Okay.
So, you know, they're hard-hitting, they're fast, but considering how close it's predicted this game's going to be, I'm really looking forward to seeing how it pans out.
Absolutely, and I mean, we are, what, like 9.5 minutes through. Got about half the score for Southern Discomfort to Glasgow. But there's still loads of game left.
Still so much time left.
All right, official review coming to an end. We are going to see Farron Smitty out for Southern Discomfort.
And that's Seek and Roll Stroy jamming for Glasgow.
Yeah, they were right. So Seek got a no pass, no penalty. So even though he was the first jammer out, did not acquire lead, which gave opportunity to Farron to get that lead.
And not all blockers were in play, so ineligible for lead.
Well, he got the no pass, no penalty. Yeah, I was just like, I have this weird, like I keep wanting to look at the track, but I can't see most of the track. And then I look at the camera and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. So I didn't see quite how he was not getting the no pass.
Well,
regardless, it's happened.
Yeah, but it was a really good awareness from the Glasgow pivot there, taking the mild blocker out that was trying to recycle their jammer. So they were able to jump back in straight away without being recycled.
No one likes to be recycled.
I mean, it's good for the environment,
No,
but not for
everyone
roller
likes
derby.
to recycle.
Yes.
No one likes to be recycled.
No.
That was an 8-8 jam, bringing us 24-41, still in favor of Glasgow.
And we've got Ferris Jeweler jamming for Mild and Darth Vader jamming for Glasgow.
So some big hits at the top of the pack. Lead has been given to Ferris Jeweler. You can see that star snap off of Darth's helmet, but no actual intention to pass. Darth is now out, having completed his initial, and will be back in scoring position shortly. Ferris calling off the jam, but I think there's a possibility that Glasgow did pick up some points before that fourth whistle.
Spaniel bringing the pack back as they're recycling the Mild Discomfort jammer there.
Was that a 0-0? Sure looks like it. Well, oh no, there we go. 1.
1 to Glasgow.
1. Every point counts.
It does.
Because that's how numbers work. You know?
Every point counts, and you... No, I was going to make something there out of that, but it didn't work.
Next time. Glasgow starting off with 1 blocker in the box. Farron has lead for Mild Discomfort. Seek and Roll Stroy is out for Iron Roof. And is now out of the pack, having completed his initial. Back is right at the top of the first apex as the jam is called. Nothing picked up by Glasgow, and the full 4 points for 1 complete pass for Mild.
Yeah, Mild looking to try and close that gap. Nice and early on in the game.
Of course. I mean, you don't want to go into the second half with this huge deficit.
Nope.
But I also, you know, well, now I'm worried they're going to go into the second half for a huge deficit, and I've accidentally cursed them.
Curse of the announcer.
Yeah, sometimes it works in people's favor, not mine. Anyways, Tilbrick's out yet again for Mild. Darth Vader out for Glasgow. 1 blocker, or sorry, 2, no, there's one blocker for each in the box.
We don't have a great view of the penalty box from where we're sat.
It's better than my view of the actual, like, live track.
Yep, mine too. But
So,
we've got a giant monitor, so
I just saw,
we don't miss all the action.
I think it's like the alt ref over there. I just saw extra skates, and I'm like, is there 2? I don't know. Who's this other body? We've got this, though. Speaking of body as there is an absolute swarm at the top of the packs. Spaniel and Crash Test Barbie and friends trying to hold back Kilbrooks. Kilbrooks like taking this scenic route a bit.
Some offense there from Glasgow's pivot, trying to get Darth Vader to the front of that pack.
Ferris Dueler and Guy Pie doing a great job of keeping control of the pack for as long as they could. That jam is... Okay, I was like, is the jam done?
There was a little bit of confusion there.
There was a lot for me. Because the blockers seemed to be reforming, but the refs were like, this is a 0 point. So 0-0, 28-42. We're about halfway through this first half. And a timeout is being called by officials.
Speaking of officials, should we introduce some of them?
We certainly could.
So for the refs, we've got Strapping Young Beard, Slane, Victoria Velociraptor, Tiny Tearaway, Guinness, Ref Leopard, Trey Cool, and Polly.
And for our non-skating officials, X-Ray Ted, who I believe is crew head, Marilyn Manson, Lulabelle, Gaston, Elevator, Dragon's Den, Leviathan, Pancake, Jude, and Champy. And, you know, shout out to any of Nottingham Roller Derby. If you're watching today, we've got one of your officials, Leviathan.
Ooh.
One of my favorite officials, not to be biased. But can I be biased like that? I will.
Well, we're not officials, we're volunteers.
No, they are as well. They just have uniforms. We don't. I'm going to write my congressman. I'll get us uniforms. As long as they aren't different stripes.
I'm already in stripes today.
Just got like a baseball t-shirt on. Fair and out again for mild. Dragon Ball Z taking the line for the first time today for Glasgow. Got an empty penalty box, and we do have Farron with lead. There's been a star pass from Dragon Ball Z to the pivot, who is... Dun, 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 dun. See, this is my dramatic pause because I missed the number. Here we go.
That's righteous. And he took a righteous fall to the ground.
Yeah, that look. That hit brought to you by Snakebite. Another kind of rough and tumble exit as Fuji tries to take one last strike against Farron as he comes through the pack. Right now, an 8-point jam for Southern Discomfort, something they've really needed.
Thornflakes throwing J-Lo there into Righteous.
All right, both jammers coming back in. Righteous getting a bit spun around. We've got all four of Mild's blockers concentrated, and now Dragon Ball Z comes to help the person he passed the star to. It's not making as much of a difference as one might hope.
No.
But A for effort.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z now back in the back, decided to join his teammates and trying to keep back Farron. Righteous is out and did pick up the full 4 that time.
There's a lovely little spin there from Farron. I enjoyed that.
Righteous back in engagement, as is Farron. Right now, a 16-point jam.
Is that enough to change the lead?
No. It ended up a 20-point jam. And then Glasgow also picked up 10, which was much more than I thought they were going to be able to pick up on that jam. So, like, nicely played by both teams. 48-52. We are so close, though, to the first lead change since, like, Jam 3 or whatever.
Yeah. Now sitting on Jam 12.
Right.
So it's...
Ferris Dueler out for Mild. Seek and Roll Stroy out for Iron Brew.
Nice little juke in there for Ferris Dueler as he picks up lead jammer.
Uh-oh.
Seek and Roll Stroy being sent to the penalty box for a cut track penalty.
So this is going to be a power jam for Ferris Dueler, and I feel like these last couple of jams have really been in Mild's favor when I wasn't sure if they were going to be able to pull it out.
Definitely. You know, currently standing at a tie game after picking up that first full pass, picking up another 4 from that second scoring pass. So now, you know, Mild Discomfort sitting in the lead. So lead change.
Yeah, so Ferris knocked into the inside is being recycled back behind Whiplash. Coming in just like absolute full, or as much of full speed as you can get in like 10 feet.
Yeah, and Glasgow doing a great job of kind of killing Ferris Dueler's momentum there.
Absolutely.
Like after picking up a good couple of scoring passes, being able to kind of shut them down.
Yeah.
Really beneficial after losing your jammer for 30 seconds.
Yeah. So right now a 12-point jam will turn into potentially a 16-point jam. All right, that is, I'm not sure if that was the natural conclusion or if it actually did get called, but it would be really close either way.
Yeah.
A 15-point jam for Southern Discomfort. I think this is the first time that they have held Glasgow scoreless. If it's not the first time, it's the first time in like a while.
Yeah.
I would say since the first couple of jams. So 63-52, still a very close game. They got a team timeout for Glasgow, and the clock is frozen at 11:15.
Nice round number.
Yeah, I feel good about it. You don't want like 11:16, like, well,
What's the point?
move along. We don't have time for
Just
that.
let it roll over one more.
So penalty-wise, Southern Discomfort right now, we've got 3, 6, 7, 8 total for the entire team. That is spread only against 4 people, 2 of which have 3. And then for Glasgow, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 total. And the highest number of penalties any one skater has is 2. So a pretty clean game.
Yeah, nice and spread out as well.
Yeah. So I'm feeling pretty good about this one. It's a view of the crowd. You can see Manchester NWO has got new jackets. They've got bees on them. So now I want one.
You a fan of bees?
I love bees. They do
good work.
good stuff.
Yeah.
And then also they're just kind of nice to look at. I don't want them like on me.
The bees.
Bees. Farron taking lead for a mile. Darth Vader is out there working his way through the pack, and there he is, having made it through, having completed his initial. Farron now coming in for his first scoring pass. Gets knocked out by the pivot from Glasgow. Just going to call it off before Darth can get into the pack and pick up any points. So a 3-0 jam in favor of Southern Discomfort.
So even after Glasgow's team timeout, Mild Discomfort managing to maintain their lead. Because, team timeouts were often, a good idea to kind of like kill the other team's momentum if they're kind of picking up a lead and have a lot of really good jams in a row. But Mild Discomfort managing to kind of keep that momentum going.
Absolutely. Astute assessment.
Thanks.
Thanks. Not really great at compliments. That's the best I could do. I'm so sorry. You're doing great.
Kilbricks is lead jammer for Southern Discomfort, and Seek and Roll Stroy is out there for Glasgow.
Four to 4 on that jam.
Ooh.
Got those points in at the last possible whistle, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still a 4-point game. I feel like it's been
I'm
sat around that kind of point differential for a good few jams now.
It's a 14-point game.
Sorry, I misread. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, no, you're not an idiot. Numbers are not your friend.
No, they're
They're
not.
no one's friend. And
You don't want friends with numbers.
Don't want to be friends with numbers. So, like, they've tricked you. It's not your fault. You're a victim of numbers. Darth Vader out for Glasgow. Ferris Dueler out for Southern Discomfort. And yeah, Darth nearly through. You can see Southern Discomfort's blockers just following him all the way, stopping that business from happening. And then a little juking and some good footwork. Ooh, and narrowly missing, getting pushed out there by Van Dan. Darth Vader does get through and picks up lead.
We got a power jam going on over here.
It's true. I must have missed Varys going to the box. He has already stood. So just a few seconds before he re-enters. Both teams doing a great job with their defenses, almost mirrored, except losing one of Glasgow's blockers to the box is going to change that.
Ferris Julin making it out for their initial pass. Glasgow managed to call it, I think, before, yep, no points scored for Southern Discomfort there.
It's true. So an 8-0. So Southern Discomfort's streak of points, I suppose, may have temporarily gone on pause. We have under 8 minutes left in this half, 70-64. Absolutely tight game.
I mean, Flat Track Stats said it was too close to call.
Really?
They actually, like, neither team are predicted to win this.
Oh. Well, I hope one of them does.
How many overtime jams can you do?
The highest I've had was 3 on one game. It's actually after one, I believe, up to ref discretion. If there should be another one, they could just be like, you know what, stop it.
Flip a coin.
Stop it. Yeah, I don't know if they say, like, we're not doing any more overtime jams. What happens?
Oh, that could have been beautiful there from Farron of Mild. Kind of like toe step jumping around the turn there, but, you know, not quite making it all the way around.
Maybe next time.
Better luck next time.
So a 0-0 on that jam, so we still sit 70-64, but a minute has gone away from us.
And I mean, with 6 minutes, 6 points in it, even, not the time to be really trying to run the clock. You're not gonna... Right.
Unless you just really, I don't know. I'm not gonna say I have good strategy. Killbricks and Dragon Ball Z out.
Dragon Ball Z being taken to the back of the pack with the recycle. Killbricks with 1 to beat. Oh, no, now with 2. Stretching that pack out. And is awarded lead jammer.
And Glasgow's pivot having a seat in the box is going to kind of hurt their defensive maneuvers, but Killbricks is already finding a lot of trouble up against these 3. Looks like he wanted to be offensive as a jammer just for a second, but then thought differently.
And now Killbricks being sent off for a cut track penalty.
Fair enough. So this is going to be a leadless jam again. We've got about a minute left of it, and this gives Dragon Ball Z the opportunity to pick up some points. Crash Test Barbie in there. Haslin, London's team. Killbricks is now standing in the box, soon to re-enter play. It's Jay actually. Jay now being sent off to the box for Southern Discomfort.
Dragon Ball Z managing to pick up points for Glasgow. Gonna go around for some more. They got 10 seconds. They can get some more.
Yeah, why not? I mean, there's no reason. It's not like the end of the workday and you're like just gonna wait out the clock. Just keep going. See what happens. Killbricks doesn't seem delighted with the end of the jam, but does pick up 4 points for Mild. Glasgow picked up a total of 6, and we've got 4 minutes, 20 seconds.
Considering he came out of the box and, you know, sat and thought about what he did for a while, it was quite a strong end to the jam for him. He was really kind of furious with his jamming.
Yeah.
You know, going butt first, you know, trying those shoulder punches. It's quite fun to watch.
Yeah, no, definitely. I was really impressed with his work yesterday as well. He does have like huge amount of energy. Ferris Bueller also an amazing jammer, does take lead. Darth Vader getting knocked to the inside is going to have to come back behind the pack. Glasgow set up defensively to try to keep, of course, Ferris from coming in and picking up any points, and are doing a great job of lateral movement across the track to keep him back.
Ferris Bueller nearly at the front of the pack, got a Glasgow tripod that he's up against. Really, really strong defense there from the Glasgow blockers. And Darth Vader just jumping around the apex for their initial pass.
All right, that jam called off a 4-point jam for Southern Discomfort, ever widening the score, but still we're on an 8-point game.
And I mean, considering the kind of point differential that Mild Discomfort had yesterday, this has got to be a big win for them. Like being able to keep that kind of point differential down.
Definitely.
Like 370 to 53 yesterday.
It was a little bit rough, but Manchester, of course, like working so hard. But yeah, it was a bigger point spread than I had imagined going in.
Yep.
Seek and Roll Stroy does have lead and has already picked up 4 points, making this right now a 4-point game. We could see another lead change here as we get under 2 minutes before the half. All right, picks up 4 more points. It's a tie game. Do you not have a noise for that?
No, sorry. I'll have a think and get back to you.
Yeah, I was like, talk to somebody. Surely there's some noise we could be making right now.
I'm at a loss. First time.
I'm so sad right now.
Sorry.
It's okay. I mean, I feel like tie games probably come up less than lead changes.
Exactly.
So maybe, you know, now is the time for the tie game to shine. Darth Vader, much to the joy of the crowd, taking lead very quickly there. The penalty box for Southern Discomfort containing 2 blockers at the moment.
Killbricks being sent off track for a forearms penalty, so a power jam in favor of Glasgow.
It's also going to put Killbricks in the yellow warning zone, having picked up his 5th penalty.
All of which have been cut tracks or forearms penalties so far.
A smooth ride through the pack for Darth Vader as he picks up another 4 points, now an 8-point jam for Glasgow. Southern Discomfort doing a great job of all 4 blockers at the front of the pack, concentrated, but with a little bit of help from his teammates.
Thornflake's doing a great job of tracking Darth Vader there.
Yeah.
Using those butt eyes.
Those what?
Butt eyes. That's what we call them in Dorset. Being able to use your butt to see where people are going.
Oh.
Rather than your real eyes.
I feel like science has come further than I thought.
I mean, I don't really have eyes in my butt.
That's good, because I would be like way freaked out. 78 to 90. That was a 12-point jam for Glasgow. Now, swift lead change and widening the score up. So this is the most points differential we've seen for a bit.
A bit.
A bit.
A bit.
Say, oh, was there not enough time for another jam? There was not.
There we go.
So we are going to go into half. Southern Discomfort 78, Glasgow men's 90, and we will be back in about 13 minutes. All right, we are coming in for the second half of Southern Discomfort's Mild Discomfort facing off against Glasgow men's Iron Brew.
That's it.
That was it.
Iron Brew. Iron Brew.
Iron Brew. Why is it an N then? Should it not be a U?
Yeah, that is spelled wrong.
That was it. Because
Yeah.
I've always seen it written like that, and I've always been really confused and nervous to say it. So I'm going to rely on you, and if you're wrong, then I'm wrong, and I will have a word with your manager.
So Ferris Jula is lead jammer in this first jam of the second half. Darth Vader is jamming for Glasgow.
Do have an empty penalty box. As you can see, the swarm of bodies on the track. Lastly, chasing out, I believe that was Dragon Ball Z for Glasgow, trying to chase after Ferris. Ferris does pick up the full 4 points and will be entering for another scoring pass shortly.
Nice bit of offense there from the mild blockers, helping Ferris get out on that turn.
Little hop over the last skater he needed to pass, does pick up 8 points on this jam, 86 to 93, as Glasgow also picked up 3. Seven-point game. Feeling good about it.
Yeah. I've been lucky to have been able to call some really close games this weekend.
Good. I am glad.
It makes it a lot more fun.
Well, I mean, I'm known for my blowout commentary.
Okay.
So I was on Mild's NWO game yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah. Except I was a bit tired, so nobody had to learn about how seagulls are the enemy or anything like that.
I've heard about your seagull announcing.
Yeah, just be aware that they are. So we have Farron out for Mild, taking lead. Seek and Roll Stroy nearly in point scoring position. I don't think quite made it. Was that 1 point for?
That's 1 point for
Southerns.
Mild and none for Glasgow.
There you have it.
Nickels and dimes.
Where pence and
Oh yeah.
mills. I don't know what lower
Metric.
denomination you could have. Yeah. Trying to think, what was it? Was it used to be shillings or something? I don't know if that was lower than pence though.
Pounds, shilling, and pence.
Shilling in between the two.
So
Is that still a thing?
no.
Okay. Well,
Darth
something that is a
Vader
thing.
is Darth Vader being lead jammer for Glasgow.
Real fact.
And Ferris Jula up again for Mild Discomfort.
Ferris is out, but about half a lap away from the pack. Darth Vader going to call it off and shut the door on any points possibilities for Mild. That is a 4-point jam for Glasgow.
And that's a 10-point game with Southern Discomfort sitting on 87 and Glasgow sitting on 97. That's maths I can do.
There you go.
Numbers are my friend right now, but
Just right now.
Just.
Don't get too comfortable.
oh, I'm not.
All right. Yeah. Seek and Roll Stroy taking the line yet again for Glasgow.
Up against Farron for Mild Discomfort.
All right. Knocked into the inside. It says it's Whiplash, but that was not Whiplash because that's Seek and Roll Stroy. I'm not lying. The scoreboard's lying. I am the one to be trusted here. Farron does take lead for Southern Discomfort. Oh, was there a star pass? Okay.
There has been a star pass. And
Now it's to Righteous. Yeah, I was like,
yeah.
it was never Whiplash, though.
No, it wasn't ever Whiplash.
And that's not against Whiplash, I'm just saying.
Facts are facts.
I got no benefit to lie to you for.
We've both got glasses on. Like,
Yeah.
we can see things.
Right. So right now, a 4-2-4 jam. Righteous.
Farron not listening to his bench there.
He's not. He's not. He's being defiant.
Defiantly picking up points.
Well, I'm just like, I don't know how you could listen to your bench. It's like, to me, it's so loud in here.
Yeah, and Mild Discomfort have got the benefit of having a mirror bench as well. I've seen teams this weekend that haven't brought such a big crew with them to be able to benefit from that.
Well, sometimes it's hard to be like, hey, you want to go to Stoke?
You want to go to Stoke?
So right now, 12 points to Southern Discomfort. We may see another lead change in this jam. There's 23 seconds left available. Farron still does have control. But as I say that, the announcer curse worked in reverse. Oh, wait, no, that's the normal curse. Just a plain old curse. Farron's going to head off to the box. So now it's 6 seconds leadless jam, and there will be a power start for Glasgow.
That's Farron's first penalty of the game.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good.
Especially for as much as he's out.
Yeah, he's been out there a lot. You know, we've seen some of Mild's other jammers, like Killbricks, picking up 5 penalties. So, you know, keeping that penalty total down is impressive this late in the game.
Sure. So that was a 15-point jam for Southern Discomfort, 102. Glasgow still holding the lead with a 9-point jam, 106. Darth Vader out for Glasgow. Farron starting in the box for Southern Discomfort, and Darth Vader gets lead.
In less than 5 seconds.
It was very, very
nice and
fast.
snappy.
Yeah. Ooh.
Lovely little assist there from, is that Spaniel? Yeah, Spaniel for Glasgow.
So that is the first 4 points of this jam. Once again, widening the lead that Glasgow men's has against Southern Discomfort. Ooh. Some huge hits right at the end of the jam. Nothing picked up by Southern Discomfort. Let's see what Glasgow's total turns out to be 8. So 102 to 114, 26, 25 left in the game.
Gonna have an official timeout.
It's true. It's fact.
Facts are facts.
Is this your first time in Stoke?
Is this my first time in Stoke?
Yeah.
No, this is my 3rd British Champs playoffs.
Oh, is it right?
Yeah,
Nice.
I was selling merch
Oh, okay.
my first year because I was injured and couldn't skate with my team.
Fair.
Skated last year.
Cool.
And announcing this year.
Well.
My first trip announcing outside of Dorset. It's great fun.
You're moving on up, am I right?
We'll see.
Let's see, what is Dorset's team name?
So there's Dorset Roller Girls that are here this weekend playing, and the men's team is Dorset Knobs Roller Derby.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, is it Knobs?
It is the Knobs,
Okay.
named after the biscuit. It's a
I see.
disgusting biscuit.
I don't think I've had that.
I
Now
haven't,
I will
but I've
avoid
heard they're
them.
terrible.
I feel like that's not a biscuit for me.
No.
It's just,
I don't think it's a biscuit for anyone. We've got Ferris Jeweler jamming for Mild Discomfort up against Seek and Roll Stroy for Glasgow.
And we are starting off with 2 of the mild blockers in the box. That is Warnicorn and Thornflakes. Seek and Roll Stroy takes lead. You see Glasgow really pushing out the 2 remaining mild blockers on the track. Seek and Roll Stroy very quickly through the pack, not much resistance at all. Picks up the full 4 points. Just as Warnicorn comes out of the box, the jam is called an 8-point jam for Glasgow. So you could do this math as well, 102 to 122.
Yeah.
I feel like numbers are trying to lure you into a friendship
Yeah.
that you will later find was not healthy for you. And
Toxic
I'll still-
relationship with
I'll still
numbers.
be there, even so, to support you.
So we've got Dragon Ball Z jamming for Glasgow up against Farron for Mild Discomfort.
Both teams using the 3 brace. Snakebite helping break up the top of the pack along with Van Dan, who's been really getting in some great hits in this game.
Farron has been called as lead jammer as he was taken right to the very back of that pack.
Whoa. Okay.
Struggling to get out of the pack and pulls it before Glasgow are able to score any points in that jam.
Ooh. well. I think, did neither of them score then?
No, that was a scoreless jam.
All right.
Oh, some fist pumps on the jam line.
So we're gonna start off with an empty penalty box. Darth Vader out again. Wait. Nope, that's Darth. Again, I have no reason to lie to you. I'm looking at him with my very 4 eyes. Ferris Bueller does have lead. Darth looks like he's trying to hand off his helmet cover, but then decides at the last minute not to. I have to wonder if the pivot feels a bit heartbroken when that happens. Like, I was going to get it, and then you just left the pack.
Yeah.
It's not for me anymore. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Fine.
You carry on jamming
No,
then.
you just do whatever. That's fine.
You're the one going to be tired at the end of the day.
I'm going to be pivoting if it's all the same. So that was 3 points picked up by Southern Discomfort. Nothing picked up that time by Glasgow.
So we've got Seek and Roll Story jamming for Glasgow up against Farron for Mild.
Penalty box has 1 Southern Discomfort blocker in it, so there's a slight pack advantage to Glasgow.
And Glasgow make the most of that as Seeker's Roll Story is awarded lead jammer. The Glasgow blockers doing a great job of waterfalling. You know, Farron looking like he's out of the pack there, but those Glasgow blockers are exactly where they need to be to stop him from getting out.
Looks like an absolute chore to get to the top of this pack. Glasgow doing a really great job of kind of blocking in Farron as he tries to come through. Now at turn 4, sounds like we're losing some people to the box, but I don't see anyone actually going, so I must just be hearing the other track. Or people are just shouty. It's hard to say.
Seen a lot of really nice toe stop work in lane 1 in this jam from both jammers.
Absolutely. So that jam is called a 12-point jam for Glasgow men's. Going into the second half, I was feeling like we were going to keep a little more of a tight score, but now we're seeing Glasgow really pull away from that.
And Glasgow playing a much cleaner game than Mild Discomfort at the moment as well.
Yes.
With Crush of Blood for Mild Discomfort sitting on 6 at the moment, so potentially at risk of fouling out.
And then we've got Kill Bricks, who we have not seen jamming in a bit, and J-Lo both at 5.
We've got Dixie Glitch jamming for Southern Discomfort. I think, is this their first time jamming in this game?
Yeah, I was like, yesterday they were out, but not as often as Kill Bricks and Ferris. But people really, I remember when Dixie Glitch did get lead, the crowd was like, yay! So I think Dixie Glitch is a favorite. Tumble. She got back up.
She did.
Also an amazing name, Ref Leopard. Come on.
Ref Leopard.
I'm enjoying the names this weekend quite a bit. Trying to press through the pack. Dixie Glitch just wants to be free.
Just wants to be free. And that Star Stash not working for them really at all.
Well, I'm like, I feel like if you wanted to pass, this is not the time to do it since your, pivot is in the box. It's not.
Shall not pass.
So he's just got it off. Oh my word. Okay.
Body is hitting the floor.
That looked really unpleasant.
Dixie Glitch is back up.
everybody's back up. It was just kind of scary for a second.
Yeah.
So this was a power jam as Darth Vader had gone to the box. I somehow missed that again.
We now have Killbricks jamming for the first time in a while as Dixie... getting my words out. Dixie Glitch passes that star, but there we go. Killbricks being sent to the penalty box again for a forearms penalty.
That's the 7.
That is the 7.
That's it. So that we're going to have to bid a fond farewell to Captain Killbricks after this jam. Let's see who he's going to be replaced by.
So that's going to be Glasgow with a power start.
Yeah, the officials, I think, are going to have to take a timeout to sort this and double check that they've got penalty paperwork and that correct. And
I think going into this game, I wasn't sure, considering how the stats kind of have played out in terms of the teams being so close together. I wasn't sure if the kind of recent high-profile transfer of Optimus Grime and Rosie Peacock was going to have an impact on how this game was going to turn out. But Glasgow, at the moment, have actually, you know, at least a 30-point lead, have really pulled away from it.
Sure.
But, you know, really interesting to see. I was really looking forward to seeing how this game was going to pan out.
I mean, when you have transfers, you have to, you know, reframe it, and it's not just like, of these two very solid skaters left. It also gives opportunity to other people to step up.
Definitely.
And take these places that they might not otherwise have, you know, felt compelled to take or have the opportunity to occupy. And so it's nice to see.
Opportunity for new people to move on up.
Yeah. So we are, I believe, about to get back underway. Ferris Bueller out once again. Are they not sitting? Should they not have been sitting where Killbricks was sitting? Well, that's confusing to me, but I don't work here, so.
Maybe it was an illegal star pass.
Oh, that might be. Well, it says it was a forearm as they put it in the box, but like it also could have been. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it because don't know. But I do know Ferris Bueller does have Lee and Seekin Rostroy seated in the penalty box himself on a track cut.
Power jam in the opposite direction.
So, you know, with 15 minutes left in the half, we could see, again, this points differential shored up. Glasgow essentially as a 3-person beast up at the top of the pack, waiting to close its claws on your body.
And I was seeing that similar kind of play from Mild as well.
Yeah. Well, I see it. This one of the things I love about derby games is watching the teams kind of adapt to each other and try each other's maneuvers out. Like, oh, I can do that as well.
Yeah.
So why not?
And like, even just from watching this game, this is the first time I've ever watched Glasgow play.
Yeah.
And already seeing Spaniel with the kind of shirt assists around the apex, you know, if Mild are able to kind of pick up on that and, you know, kind of stop those from happening, that's only going to work in their favor.
Definitely. That is 4 more points, a 16-point jam for Southern Discomfort. I believe they closed down Glasgow altogether on that, so it'd be a 0-point jam to Glasgow. 121 to 141. Still, numbers are your friend.
Yep.
See how long that lasts. I'm not saying I'm bitter, but
little
numbers and me have had problems.
It's a troubled past.
Read my blog. Farron out again for a mile. Darth Vader out again for Glasgow. And you can see Darth trying to press up against the 3 brace at the top of the pack. Now joined by Guy Pye. And it is going to actually be Farron appearing out of nowhere and taking lead. Darth not terribly far behind, say about 40 feet, as they both meet the back of the pack. Not sure if there was enough time for Darth to pick up any points. There is 2 points, though.
Mild doing a good job of keeping a goat there.
Yeah, definitely. Which I've seen some of the best goat pens of my life this weekend. And so, congratulations to people who have captured goats, and I'm sorry to people who became goats, because I've noticed that like most people don't like it.
Did you get your cats from Snooks?
I did.
Yep.
Got a pocket full of cats. Not to make anyone jealous, but
Arranging us is like herding a bunch of cats.
it pretty much is. Dragon Ball Z for Glasgow and Ferris Dueler for Southern Discomfort. We got an empty penalty box.
Dragon Ball Z earlier there trying to, hop butt first, around the track, but not managing to make it.
Ferris having lead, coming into the pack, and the pack is so spread out. It's not really that hard for him to get through this time, as each of Glasgow's blocker were on their lonesome. A little hop over the feet of the only Glasgow blocker that could be the opposition, which was James the fourth. And that is the second scoring pass. Ferris is now in for the third scoring pass, mashing Crash Test Barbie as he comes in.
There's another great goat pen there from Mild.
I'm telling you.
Goats everywhere.
Goats, goats, goats. So 10-point jam. Nothing picked up again by Glasgow, 133 to 142.
I wasn't sure if we were going to see the score get this close again, but it's exciting.
You gotta have faith. So we have an official timeout.
We've got Glasgow Jammer standing in the box currently, so nice power jam start from Mild. Is it going to be enough for them to get a lead change, close it down a bit?
Stay tuned and we'll find out.
We will in less than 12 minutes. So we have 11:18 left on the period clock.
Oh, there's a lot of timeouts available though.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep, yep.
11:18 of game time. But we'll be here all day.
So Darth in the penalty box, there's actually his first penalty of the game, a track cut.
Wow.
Again, for being out so much. Glasgow has been especially impressive with how often they've kept their skaters out of the penalty box. No one is in any sort of jeopardy. The highest number is 3, and it's 4 skaters with 3. Dixie Glitch out for Southern Discomfort. Oh, sorry. Was it Dragon Ball Z that was in the box?
Dragon Ball Z was in the box for Glasgow.
Oh, my bad. I was trying to use my eyeballs. I thought that was Darth. So that was number 91. That was his third penalty. It was still a track cut.
Yeah.
How's that? Was right on that bit.
But Crush of Blood giving some offense for Dixie Glitch there, but not able to make the most of it and still struggling up against that pack.
Ooh, that was a weird one. All right, everything's gotten, I'm just going to call it weird. Dragon Ball Z now coming out of the box, had gotten another track cut, so is going to be back in action just now, star in hand. As you can see, the skater, he actually did do a star pass to Spaniel. There we go. I was going to say, suddenly, like, Southern Discomfort was no longer interested, and I was like, well, that's rude. One blocker from each team is seated in the penalty box.
And this is going to run for the full 2 minutes.
Sure enough. Spaniel's now taking the star off.
Spaniel's taking it off, so lead closed for everyone. 2 star passes as well.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting on. We got to Crush of Blood, who is sitting on 6 penalties.
Yep.
So I don't know if that... Let's see how it goes. Nicely executed little hop of the apex there. Picks up right now a 12-point jam, so there was the full 4 points yet again. Crush of Blood taking a huge spill. What's up?
That seems to be where Spaniel's is kind of strongest, is on those kind of apexes, both as a pivot and as a jammer so far from what we've seen.
14 points total. This time, Southern Discomfort picking up none. Oh, wait, am I lying? Picking up 4.
And we've got an official review.
Fair enough.
First of the game.
That's going to be Southern Discomfort's official review.
Yes.
So we've frozen the clock at 9 minutes, 10 seconds, 137 for Southern Discomfort, 156 for Glasgow men's. So yeah, that was actually Dragon Ball Z when I was like, oh, that's just his 3rd penalty. Picked up 2 more after that. Now himself sits on 5. So I'm sorry that I announcer cursed you. So we should be back shortly with the referee mic to give you the details on what exactly is being reviewed. So our officials this weekend have been absolutely amazing. And surely could give a better explanation than I could. Sometimes I can like shorten it down. Sometimes I can make it more confusing than it actually needed to be. So they're going to find this microphone, perhaps? You can see venue announcer Tom Buller taking notes.
Oh.
I'm a bit nervous about that. Darth Vader headed back to his bench, acting as captain, having discussed. Oh, I thought the thumbs up was me telling them to go ahead and use the ref mic. Was it not? Okay.
The ref. Oh.
I can hear Tom relaying it. He, I thought, was giving me the thumbs up, like, hey, we're going to use the ref mic, but now I'm worried that they're not going to use it, and I will not have any information to report. And this has also turned into a timeout for Glasgow. Just going to go ahead and turn the ref mic back down.
Yeah. No, Slane's got it in his hand.
I will. Does he?
Yeah, he has got it.
All right.
I'd say go turn it back
I'll
up.
put it up.
Mild Discomfort were requesting a leaping contact. Contact was into their own player, no call stands.
Okay. So hopefully you heard. They seemed a bit quiet to me.
I think I heard the cool stands.
I got the call stands. There was contact being debated, and they essentially the refs have said no, it wasn't, and so there continues to be no penalty issued. All right. Action back underway. Farron out for Southern Discomfort. Seek and Roll Stroy out for Glasgow. One Glasgow blocker seated in the penalty box.
And Seek and Rolstroy making it out of the pack, picking up lead jammer. Farron up against that Glasgow tripod up at the front.
Ooh, just like the slightest movement turns into such a big hit if you time it just right. So we do have Seek and Roll Stroy, does have lead and is out, has picked up points, but hot on his heels is Farron, and he didn't seem interested in that. Called it off.
Could he have picked up some points there, or are they now running the clock? Do you reckon?
What's up? phased out for a second when you're asking me a completely normal question. And I'm going to make it complicated now.
I don't think I asked normal questions.
Oh, well, good.
You were right to phase out. It's fine.
All right, all right. Darth Vader out for Glasgow. Ferris Dueler out for Southern Discomfort. Again, we got one blocker from each team seated in the penalty box. Ferris launching out of the pack, but it is Darth Vader that does have lead. Going to be in scoring position first. Ferris Dueler. I don't know if Darth Vader's... Yeah. I was going to say, I'm not sure if he's going to run the clock on this one when points are afoot. Glasgow... Southern Discomfort did pick up 1 point. So that, 2 points. All right. So Southern Discomfort 139, Glasgow at 160. We have 7 minutes, 3 seconds left in the game.
We have Farron up on the jam line for Mild Discomfort and Seek and Roll Story for Glasgow. We just see a one-hand down from Seek and Roll Story.
Perhaps.
I haven't seen one of those this weekend yet.
Oh, Farron doing a little bit of a stumble, popping back up and calling it off. Glasgow did manage to pick up 2 points there to Southern Discomfort's 1. Still a completely doable score.
Oh, definitely.
You know, with, I'm going to say we've probably got about 3 or 4 jams left.
Yeah. Mild started with a slight pack disadvantage as they have one of their blockers in the box.
Oh, wow. It's a little duck down. Darth Vader picks up lead and is coming at the pack at a pretty good pace. Pack now at the far straightaway as Ferris Dueler leaves.
And Glasgow blockers doing a brilliant job of keeping that wall split.
Huge
I say wall
hit.
split. There was no wall.
You what? Did you say my wall's my wall?
No, there was no wall.
There was no wall. Okay, I was like, yeah, my wall's my wall. Why are you talking about my wall?
Leave my wall out of this.
Yeah, we'll file a grievance immediately. So that was a 4-point jam for Glasgow men's. Still, you know, even though these are smaller jams like we were seeing in the beginning more, still keeping control of lead. And if they can, you know, keep as solidly with this as they have been, this game could absolutely be theirs.
We've got Seek and Roll Story jamming for Glasgow, and Seek and Roll Story is lead jammer. Farron jamming for Mild Discomfort. Seek and Roll Story coming in hot. Farron still got half a lap. Seek and Roll Story pulls the jam, picking up 2 points, denying Mild 3 points. Mild Discomfort picking up 0.
Nicely done. So yeah, just these, you know, get a quick pass through, pick up a couple of points, call it off because you're going to kill that 30 seconds in between the jams anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And we have an official timeout. Looks like this official timeout is brought to you by Sweat. Get it on the track, I guess.
If there are to be any cleanup procedures of wiping down sweat off the track.
It looked like Colin was having to do it. I don't know if that counts as like a biohazard. The medic's doing it. I mean, I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know.
Ooh.
I don't work here.
I'm not wiping up the sweat.
Yeah, I'm a bit chilly if I'm being honest. I feel like it's too cold for me not to have a hoodie, but too warm for me to have a hoodie.
Yep.
So I'm just leaving it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we've got Ferris Dueler jamming for Mild Discomfort up against Darth Vader for Glasgow. Darth Vader doing some great jamming in these past few jams, getting out of that pack really quickly.
Whoa, Ferris Dueler finally free of the clutches of the evil pack. Doesn't have enough time to get, because as I've said, it looks like Glasgow is killing the clock. Just one pass through, call it. Doesn't matter the position of Southern Discomfort. Often is the case that people like to wait until the other team's about to score and then shatter their dreams. Not today.
No.
Glasgow's just being straightforward. We're not interested. Calling off.
And with a 33-point lead, with potentially 2 jams left of 2, maybe 3 jams left of this game, it's looking unlikely that Mild Discomfort are going to be able to shut that down.
Farron out for Southern Discomfort. Seek and Roll Stroy out for Glasgow. Seek and Roll Stroy is going to go ahead and take lead. Farron on the offense as Seek and Roll Stroy finds a wide open outside lane, comes through, and that is the first 4 points of this jam.
And for the first time in a while, Glasgow not calling the jam dead after that first, forced 4-point pass.
Ooh. That's the sound effects needed for that.
Ooh.
But why? Makes it through a lot easier than I made it sound. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
well, that
back block on your own blocker?
You can't.
You can't.
But But yeah, gotta watch your position there. Still did pick up. Is that the total? I can't see fingers. Yeah, 8 points in that jam. Still keeping Southern Discomfort shut down. So while it was a bit of a longer jam, and they did make 2 passes through and an attempt at a third. Yeah, Southern Discomfort didn't pick up anything. That was the long way to go. But London, no. 140 to 181 as we get to the last jam or 2. Darth Evader has lead once again for Glasgow. Glasgow doing a great job of just shooting out lead very quickly in these, I'd say the last quarter of the game. First pass through, calls it off. I think he might have got hit in the torso. The medics, Colin and partner, headed out to make sure he is going to be okay.
And it looks like towards the end of this game that Glasgow have gone down to a 2-jammer rotation. We haven't seen Dragon Ball Z out on track for a while. He is currently sitting on 5 penalties, the highest of anyone on Glasgow. The only other highest one sitting on 3 penalties. So that must be knackering for those 2 jammers that are going out time after time for Glasgow.
Got the slow zoom in on. Dramatic zoom in.
Cinematography right there.
No. I feel like none of them are making eye contact on purpose. They're just like, just don't look, just don't look.
Don't look directly at it. But also, we are quite far away.
I know it. I'm sure they don't even know where the camera is positioned. Although, yesterday, Lieutenant Dan managed to look like directly into the camera, like no fourth wall here. And he was like, did you do that on purpose?
Breaking the fourth wall while playing roller derby.
He's got no time for this. So yeah, next time you can see Lieutenant Dan is at 1:30 on the other track from us. And looks like injury has been assessed, and
it's Darth Vader for Glasgow that's making his way to the medics table.
Yeah. And, better safe than sorry. We hope that it is just safety and not a sorry issue.
Yeah.
But also I think that is going to potentially call for Dragon Ball Z to come back into the rotation, or perhaps they'll put Righteous in, who's been pivoting and has taken a couple of star passes. But we will certainly see.
No, they're keeping Seek and Roll Stroy out there.
Yeah. But I mean, like, if they were the 2-jammer rotation and one of the jammers is over there, who will be the other jammer. Perhaps there will only be one jam left, and we will never know.
We'll never, maybe.
Secret
Maybe never know.
jammer.
Secret jam.
All right, so Seek and Roll Destroy, as you said, is out. Dixie Glitch out once again for Southern Discomfort. What? Okay.
Okay.
I accept.
If this is going to be the last jam, that's the
Sure.
way to go out.
Didn't know you could levitate, but here we are. little hopping through to get the lead. Seek and Roll Destroy is already through the pack. That is another 4 points to Glasgow. Dixie Glitch is really getting shut down.
Yeah.
He's trying, and he's got a friend who's trying to try with him.
Yeah, J-Lo trying there.
It's just not working out.
J-Lo putting their hand out for the star pass, takes it and hops over turn 4 for their initial pass.
You know, people like shortcuts.
Yeah.
Already 3 successful 4-point passes through. I think they might be intending to run the clock this time and just go ahead and get it down.
Yeah. Glasgow breaking the double century there.
Ooh, a track cut being called on J-Lo is going to allow Seek and Roll Destroy to rack up points without the threat of an opposing jammer. The pack
Giving no resistance there
None.
whatsoever.
Well, they do have at least one blocker in the box for mild. And so...
And the period clock has now run to 0.
There we
so
go.
15 seconds left on this jam.
Seek and Roll Destroy coming through. That is... the seventh pass, successfully getting all 4 points, a 28-point jam. I dare say the highest point-scoring jam for either team in this game. 2 points
Definitely.
picked up by Southern Discomfort, bringing them to 142. Glasgow men at 213, and shortly this score will be finalized.
And Glasgow will take the 3rd place medal. Is it a medal this year?
I think they actually have cups.
Cup.
I know there was a bunch of cups
There's
down there.
cups for the 1st place prizes.
Then it may be medals.
Maybe medals. I've heard rumours that they've gone to pins or little badges rather than a medal. But
I didn't see. I just saw they had the cups nicely decorated with team-colored ribbons, and I was applauding them for thinking of even doing that.
yeah,
It made them look really, really nice.
yeah.
Not that they didn't look nice in the first place. Super fancy.
And
That's how
the
we're
ones
doing
that
it.
are to be awarded today, it's got all teams' ribbons in
Yeah.
the cup ready to
Right,
tie the
right.
colours on for whoever wins.
So that is the final score. 213 for Glasgow, 142 for Southern Discomfort. And, thank you so much for joining us. You can again see the gold medal game on the opposite track at 1:30 local time, which is in 1 hour.
But on this track, in about half an hour at 1 p.m., we will have the Tier 2 women's 3rd place game. And that is Dorset Roller Girls up against Nottingham Roller Derby. So stay tuned for that one.